Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. The gentleman I was trying to help on the herringbone pattern sent me a picture of what he's trying to do. And these are evidently two pieces that have been put together. This looks like it's been vector engraved, and then the two halves. So we got a little burnout on the edges. You can see a little bit more burn on the outside. So to do that, I've already kind of created one. We're going to use a little bit different shape this time. We're going to use something that's not perfect. We're going to make it 2.5 by 12. And then we're going to rotate it 45 degrees. Control D and make a duplicate, and then just mirror that guy. This is a little bit different than before, but we're just going to put it right there. And to kind of make it look like it's patterned, we need to go sideways. So let's go Control D. Grab that point right there and have it go to snap to there, and then Control D, Control D. Let me just get rid of that. So you can do that as many times as you want. I'd go ahead and group this together, Control G, and then Control D. Take that top point and put it there, and then just Control D all the way around. Now, if he wanted to make a wall, I read on there something about a dollhouse. What I would do is take this and group it together, Control G. Go ahead and bring in a rectangle or whatever size your wall is going to be. And because the other grouped together, there's two ways we can do that. Let's make a copy of that. So if you wanted a wall, I'm going to intersect, and now I have a wall of that. If you wanted that shape like he has here, but he wanted to vector engrave this out and then cut out the whole thing, we would need to ungroup this. And then you see my boundary tool opened up. This thing is huge. It's 69 inches. I'm going to change my nudge factor to 75. I am going to put a boundary around it and then nudge that over. I'm going to make my boundary red and make sure it's a hairline. So double click on your pen tool. And normally I draw a hairline, and then make sure this is all a hairline. You can hit F12 on your keyboard, and that'll come up. You could leave it black. Now, what I would do is I would nudge this back. And I'm way too big for a laser bed, but I'm just going to say this is going to be your laser bed. Let me get rid of all this. And then put this in your laser bed where you're going to cut it out. And this is, like I said, called vector engraving. Save you a lot of time. See if you can't grab that boundary and move it out of the way. Then engrave this with vector engraving, like at 100 speed and 50 or 70 power. It's just going to mark it. Move that out of the way, and because we're nudging, the other one will nudge right in the same spot, and then cut this out at whatever it takes to cut out that plywood. 100 power at 10 speed or whatever. And then you will have that pattern in that shape cut out, and all this has been vector engraved. You would not want to raster engrave this. It would waste a lot of time. And, well, I've erased this picture. And it's actually vector engraving. It's going to actually be a little thinner line. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.